I wrote prose for Beauregard several times when there was a kind of skinny philandering that took place in the marshes of his yellow compartment. What I learned makes a little hasp, and with that can be fashioned the handle of many shenanigans. So it's not a protocol, it's not a corrupted recabulum. It's the havoc that's found by meter maids in their knickers. Well, we found a fellow named Walsh, and you may have heard of him by the echoes of his dysentery. But what we were going to do is take a collection of pristine, primed things, not things that had never been touched, but things that had only been touched in preparation for further touch. For instance, a canvas is prepared to be touched, and in the process, is very touched. But those touches, for some reason, don't count. So anyway, these were the collections that we were charged with regendering. And to crash into an embankment with saltwater pretzels when you've chastened yourself so many times by the hairbrushes of a calcified contentment, what will whip you and cause deep creases in the brows of your forebears is a simple nickel merchant and the tatterdemillions and the ragamuffins and the different bitter solstices that he might breathe into your neck. Now, what, you may ask, is the purpose of selfhood in the middle of wanton recriminations? And the only answer I can give is that if you want to get knackered, you're going to need a rug. And if you want to get subsumed, you need a pounce. And if you want to get feral, you need luck. So, to get back to the point, there were whistles, and if you can picture ceramic kittens with sort of whistles in your mouth and trying to swing them around your head, and only by making some kind of other puncturing in the vessel can you create a whistle, even though the whistle is in the mouth. So you throw it and throw it and throw it, and it won't make a sound, but if you pierce it, it will scream. And that's the kind of friend we have in Dennis. That's the supposedly retro femalian camphor sore, and if you have enough camphor sores, you can fill a camphor van. But there isn't time to have such foolish little riffs upon what might be trifles in heckward degradation, but if the gradation is less heckward and more infantilized, what the purpose we will eventually see of the holsters is, well, you're not going to like it, but I'm going to say donuts. And that's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth. So, what I'm going to remember when my silence gets annoyed is that strafing along the ocean floor with a leatherneck named George may be one of the most prominent remembrances that I can snore enchantingly. But if there's a cacophony that is accompanied by a shimmy and a rondejam, we have to drink orange juice or we melt. Thank you for listening. Comments welcome.